Chainlink's price increased about 38% in the last weeks, but will Chainlink continue to go to the upside, or do we see lower prices again? In this video I share my analysis with potential price targets and potential buy areas for Chainlink. You're on the channel Successful Trading and I help you to make maximum profits at the markets. So let's go straight into the content. Chainlink is on place 10 of all cryptocurrencies with a market cap of $11.5 billion. Chainlink increased about 36% in the last week, and this is a very strong price increase for a big crypto coin like Chainlink. On the weekly chart you can see that we built the all-time high in 2021, and after we saw this massive crash to lower levels, we came all the way down into this demand zone, the demand zone where we started the bullish move back in 2020, and after we retested this demand zone, we then saw this bullish push to the upside. We moved into this supply zone, and this supply zone is technically strong because we saw this move to lower levels. We made a new lower low on the weekly time frame, and we first saw some big rejection from this supply zone here at Chainlink. We built this range right here, which I also mentioned in my last video on, and I said if we are breaking either to the upside or to the downside, that then the chance is extremely high for a breakout out of this range. And as you can see, we moved out of this range with this daily body close, and then we saw the strong bullish momentum to the upside. But can we now continue this bullish momentum to the upside, or do we see a move to lower levels again into this range? On the weekly chart we are seeing this bullish momentum and bullish trend to the upside with higher highs and higher lows, and we also broke now this supply zone to the upside. And if this weekly candle is closing above this supply zone, this is a really bullish sign, and then the chance is higher that we can see even higher prices. If we have a look at the Fibonacci from the top to the bottom, and you can see that we broke this Fibonacci level to the upside, so now the chance is high that we can continue this bullish momentum to this next Fibonacci level. And on the long term, I'm very bullish on Chainlink, and as I mentioned in my last video on Chainlink, I think the chance is high that we could reach prices around $83 for the next bull run. And right now I'm for the next time also very bullish, and I think on the weekly time frame the next really interesting price target is this high right here at $28. Because on the one time we have this high right here, and from this low we saw this move to lower levels. And as you can see, the 0.5 Fibonacci level is on the same price as this high. So I think the chance is high that we could reach this potential price target. But I think the chance is also high that we can see a reaction after reaching this high to the downside again. So I think the next really interesting price target is at $23. And if we are also breaking this one to the upside, then the next really interesting price target is $28. So we look for potential bullish price targets, and now we are looking for potential buy areas for Chainlink. And the first really interesting buy zone is this demand zone right here, because this demand zone was the start of this push to the upside. We made a higher high. So the chance if we move to the downside again that we can continue this bullish trend is very high. And if we have a look at the liquidation heat map, you can see that we have some liquidity right here at $17.5 and that we have a big liquidation cluster under $15. And if we have a look at the chart again, you can see that here is much liquidity, which makes much sense because much liquidity is under this extreme points or over this extreme points. So the chance is high that we move to the downside, sweep out this last low right here. And if we then see a bullish reaction, then the chance is high that we can see higher prices again. But if we see lower prices than this one, then the next really interesting zone is this demand zone right here, because this demand zone was the start of this push into this highs. So the chance that we continue the bullish momentum from this zone is also there. So I think these two areas are great areas to move into long positions if we see a bullish reaction. And if you want to get daily updates on the crypto market or altcoins like Chainlink, then join my free Telegram group. You'll find a link in the description. So all in all, I'm very bullish now on Chainlink because we broke this weekly supply zone to the upside. And if we can see a weekly body close over this zone, then the chance is high that we can see higher prices. The first really interesting price target are the $23. And if we're also breaking them to the upside, then the next really interesting price target is the $28 mark, because we have this very important high right here. And here's also the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level. And if we are seeing lower prices again, then I think these two areas are great areas to entry long positions. Of course, if we see a bullish reaction. But I will also keep you updated on my Telegram channel. So I'm very bullish on the long and midterm on Chainlink. And if we see short-term corrections to the downside, then I will definitely look for long entries right in this region, as I said. So guys, thank you really much for watching. I wish you great profits at trading and see you in the next one.